Thank you. Thank you so much, David. And thank you, you marvelous, marvelous poets. Being part of those who brought a sober subject earlier in the show, I want to leave us on a lighter note. The first piece I want to share with you is definitely an unusual take. It is a tribute. You know, uh, we find seduction in so many ways, in so many places, and I want to address something that maybe you hadn't considered for its seductive power. Uh, it's called the bee's knees, if you will. The bee's knees, pretty as you please, not one, not two, not three. You've six to admire and wonder, yes, sirree, by gum, there's fire. Not just delicate and lovely and shiny, then right there above them, that velvety, stripy hiney, made for scurrying from petal to petal, blessed by more curves than a comic book of heavy metal. Now, I'm not just talking about a bouncing bee's behind, not the kind of average, well, let's not be savage, behind's a behind. For these cutesy bees' knees, if you please, I'm positively anti-allergenic, if you know what I mean. Because driving all that shaking, guiding that heady dance, is a beautiful mind that came from a sturdy spirit, my friend, not by chance. The bees dance. So there we go with that one, the bees knees. I noticed that Isaac is still featured on there. Next one is another somewhat romantic treatment. This is called the Sweet Garden of Delight. The sun's slow arc across the high vaulted sky. The wakes golden birdies singing, then they fly. Some take wing, others pause to play at puddles, resting, nesting, and then fly in perfect fervor, taking their reach the open air. Singing in perfection, taking wing while singing, and fling the canvas of colored music, sending the calliope skyward, their music scenting the garden as the golden sun warms all below. Even the floating clouds carry the garden scent, release the perfume to fly above the garden, her glory glowing and flowing on winds of peace, drinking at that clear fountain of perfected, fervent, favored ferns. These blossoms of daylight, dappled delight, shine in the warm glory of the Sunday. Through shadows may dance. It's the dazzling light that sustains all, that sustains all. And then last, something that some of you may remember, I've done this before, but I think it's worth remembering on these challenging days. It's my poem, There's Been a Mistake. And, we're all concerned about, doing it right and making sure there's no mistakes. But right now, I'm going to argue that there is a time for a good mistake. This is called There's Been a Mistake. There's been a mistake. The kind of mistake that puts fish in your lake. The kind of mistake that makes a baker's dozen look like your cousin counted. He should be so talented. There's been a mistake. The kind of mistake that puts an extra piece of cake on your plate. The kind of mistake that gives you rainbows in morning and then, without any warning, visits from friends where the fun never ends. They delivered extra joy this year. I saw them load the bundles. I was quite near. Last year there was a shortage jump, so tell you now, it's come around. They're sprinkling extra joy in buckets, bags, and boxes with little wagons pulled by tiny foxes. That's it. Can you hear it? The sound of children's laughter all around. Grab a ladle, spread around. They shipped extra joy this year, I found. Twice enough for everyone, every girl and boy, 10 times the extra fun. All you have to do is pick it up. They send along giant cups to help. Don't be shy. Take one for yourself. And it seems all you have to do is pick it up. Don't wait, don't move, don't make a sound, don't explain, or even in rhymes expound. You can as a useful grown up, point some out to the kids around. And when you spot some of it, don't be lofty or even profound or leave it spoiling there on the grassy ground. This way, you can help spread it around. And when you spot some kid who needs some extra joy, whether they be girl or whether boy, joy to you, my poet friends. Joy to you all.
Thank you so much, Rick. Well, before I stop the recording, I just will say that poem with the bee's knees. The way you keep flying around the idea of a behind. Uh, they're velvety hiney, for example. I love how you're playing with that. And then you have these gloriously beautiful things like the sun's slow arc across the vaulted sky. My God. Um, the kind of mistake that puts fish in your lake. I'm glad they're sprinkling extra joy on the children's things
Me
and
too. Too.
oh my God. Okay. Well, I'm gonna share my screen. I'll finish with a love poem, which is, of course, as hard to write well as a poem about God or politics. Let's see. Share documents. They're, they're always changing the okay, I'll share the screen here. That's it. Share entire screen. Okay, so here we go to the land of the word. Liv Monahan, my the love of my life. We're just friends, but anyhow, this is the sixth or seventh poem I've written for her. I wrote it yesterday. Global Souls for Liv Monahan. Our worn out wooden carriage of language cannot hold the whole molten glow of my love for you. Even the deity of poetry has fallen silent. Saraswati cannot finish her word made flesh to express my golden devotion, affection, attention, nectar of perfection. My lunar love and solar desire, our global souls touch with fingers of fire. We can feel each other from across the globe. Our ethereal spiritual embrace envelops the globe, so strong you can sense my soul's electric presence in Paris while I drive on silent snowdrift roads in northern Maine. Still, I never cease to contemplate your heart-shaped face, my lunar love and solar desire, our global souls touch with fingers of fire. I send a scintillant silver kiss from my stateside shore, pure spark of holy joy. Indigo wings of water waves stretch from the Atlantic. My lunar love and solar desire, our global souls touch with fingers of fire. Pink moon wanders across this world's sky from my side of the planet toward yours. My lunar love and solar desire, our global souls touch with fingers of fire. I step outside and drown in mystic incense breezes, hidden profusion of crimson roses as Mother Mary transforms midwinter air into perfumed prayer, and nothing remains the same save our names, my lunar love and solar desire, our global souls touch with fingers of fire. I'm trying to stop share. Maybe did I do okay, yeah, 1 second. Oh, no, I'm still recording. You're set, Rick. Let me just stop the mistakes right now. Stop share. Okay,
We're
I'll stop
encoded together, brother.
1 sec.